Hello and welcome. I am GameScribe and this is Rocksmith 2014. I'm going to try and play a couple songs here, see how it goes. I've been practicing for about 20 hours and I actually like it. It's actually a pretty unique way of learning a song while also having the entertainment value of a game. I apologize if I suck at first. I haven't played in a bit, but I got to my guitar. For those who are interested in taking guitar, I would honestly 100% recommend this game. Because when I first started, about 20 hours ago, I didn't even know how to hold a guitar, let alone picking or what strings do what or anything. Though I will have to admit, this game teaches you the technique, but not necessarily theory. So, if you're learning, like, what you'll have to go through experience. It teaches you through experience. So if you want theory about how stuff works, this game doesn't teach you theory, but it teaches you experience, which sometimes is enough, especially if you just want to play your favorite song. I apologize if my mic cuts out mid-session because my mic's been on the fritz and I'm planning on getting a new one. Alright, so here we go. Damn, I forgot how much that song sucked. Unfortunately, that was one of the ones that I can't do. I'll probably have to cut that one out. Again, I apologize if my mic cuts out. My mic's been on the fritz. I'm planning on getting a new one. But this is my highest ranking song. I've mastered the Knights of Ceradonia song about 52%. It used to be Paint It Black, and I have the bass songs, and I think I bought one extra song. It was Always With Me, Always With You. And I might try that one out. That one gives me a hard time. Let's try this out. Oh, I messed that one up. Wow, that one sucked. I was gonna try. This is the song I bought. I think most of the songs are like $3.99, so about $3 each song. That one didn't go too badly. Unfortunately, I haven't really gotten that well into it. I got it about 20%. It might go up by now. The interesting thing about this game, I guess I'll call this a somewhat good review. A review episode is the game increasingly gets harder the better you are at the song. So if I were to play this song again, I might get a couple more notes put in. But I want to try and go for a little bit of variety here. So yeah, this one's probably gonna give me a hard time. You can tell that I only have like a 13% rating on it, so I'm not that great at it. And the unique thing is, like, I can play Knights of Ceradonia at about 50%, which means I've 50% mastered it. That's how I'm going to take it. But even for this song, I can't beat it on easy. I think if I try, I get screwed over. So, I don't know, I might try it again. Alright, let's go. Shit. And I think this is mainly where it screws up, is because these smaller notes sometimes don't register. Like, I hit the 17th fret there, but it didn't register. Give me a sec. It might be my tuner. Sometimes the tuner says it's okay, but sometimes it isn't. Apparently, this game registers off the frequency. So if a note plays too high or too low, it won't be able to register if you're hitting the right note or not. And sometimes that causes issues because the E string is normally very, very hard to actually balance out to get within the actual threshold. You have to play it over and over again. That can sometimes mess you up. So here, it automatically jumped to 14, then it steadied back out. I think it's like if it's above 10 or negative 10, it will not register your note. Alright, so let's start this one over. Alright, there we go. So I hit that one. What the hell? Yeah, I'm hitting the notes. However, the song is finicky because it has a lot of octaves in it, which are, if I remember correctly from the tutorial, they say it's anything below the 12th fret. I think it's the 12th fret included. So I'm hitting the notes, they're just not registering half the time, which sucks. This is why I can't really beat it on easy, because if you miss an entire section, like because I hit half the notes and I miss half of them, even though I keep my finger on the same fret. And if you miss an entire section, it docks you. And if you get docked 5 times, then there's not much you can do. Yeah, it's not registering anything for the song. I have no idea why. But it sucks because I actually like the song. Let's see if I can do this one. This is not going to be fun for me. But like I said, this is actually a very good tool if you want to learn how to play guitar, because I can tell you this. A month ago, I did not have any experience. I have never even held a guitar. But this game will teach you everything you need to know, from everything of how to actually strum to more complex maneuvers. I think it even teaches you how to put on your guitar strap. I apologize, I just got an email on my phone. Oh, that's rock. Let's see how this one goes. Let's make Bubbles proud, and if y'all don't know who that is, if y'all get the reference, then congrats. I don't know how the hell I got past that. Yeah, that did not go well at all. Holy crap. That was new, and I don't want to subject y'all to me playing way out of tune like that. Let's see, since it's at a higher level, can I try... Let's try it on easy. just so I can try and get the gold out of it. I think it was because when it hits the octaves, it doesn't register them, which is a real pain in the ass. That's the one downside. For some reason, it's very hard for the guitar and the cord that connects to the computer to register octaves. They don't. I know if you press on them a lot harder, the actual frets they play, but it's just not as well. And you have to really press too. Oh, I broke my own streak. Alright, so far we don't have any strikes, so we're doing better than our last run. Oops, missed my fret there, almost anyway. Alrighty. Already off to a great start. At least there. I didn't get the platinum, I probably got the gold pick, so. I don't know why. I don't think I've tried that since because that was like 5 hours ago in game time anyway. And I've gotten a lot better apparently. I'm tempted to try and go into medium, but I've never beaten a medium difficulty level yet. And that last part where you saw me having to go between like 5 and 7 on the frets and then 10 to 7, that gets really crazy during the let me go back and go back. Let me go back and do it again. That gets really crazy on higher levels. I got the gold pick there. There's a couple I have platinums. Thankfully, I don't have to tune my guitar to this one. Although this one's probably gonna go horribly. I'm gonna cut that one out. I was accidentally hitting the wrong note. The thing about I hate about this song, so that's the chords I can't seem to ever hit, is that they make you bend the string, which even if you have calluses, at least for me, still hurts. So I either end up missing them or they're considered late. So I missed that one because it didn't bend high enough. Because even if you bend it, it still most likely isn't going to count because you didn't bend it high enough. I always miss that one chord. This is why I can't beat on medium, is because I have to bend the strings, but half the time I can never do it. Well, I was painted black. Hopefully, I'll get at least some extra experience in that. I probably didn't because, like I said, bending the strings actually registers. However, it's too hard on my fingers at this moment. I did about average for that level. Let's see if I can do one more. I would do hypnotize, but that has an issue of not working right half the time. No. I wanted to do Blood and Thunder. I remember Blood and Thunder from the game Need for Speed on the PS2, if any of y'all remember that. To me, that's still one of the better Need for Speed games out of the past decade, however long it's been since that game's been released. Oops, I was hitting the wrong one. This one's probably going to kick my ass as well. That's the point of this game. It can be entertaining if you want to play it. You can play it on an easier setting. You can go into score attack, I believe is what it's called, and then you can select, I think it's like easy, medium, hard, and like master level. And if you want to do that just for fun, you can. But if you really want to learn, go to learn a song, and this game will that will test your skill for that song. Then why did they accept it if it was like 80 higher? I never understood that. It's just trying to irritate me. There we go. Oh, wrong chord. That green, that A chord is probably going to give me a bunch of issues. Go up. Let's see how this goes. There's a lot of, I can't even remember what the hell it's called. Back into the tuner. For some reason, it's not registering my G chord. And now it's saying my D chord is 100 notes above, whatever the hell that means. I don't know how they measure it. But all I know is sometimes, especially for certain songs like Blood and Thunder, even if you do the tuner, you might have to go back into it and do press escape and then go into the tuner again to reconfigure it, because sometimes the first tuning isn't enough apparently. It's like here it's saying like I said, I think it has to be within like 20 units. So like you have to try and get as close to 0 as possible. And if you are above 10 or lower than 10, it will not register. More likely than not, it will not register. Alright, let's try this again. I think they're called bends, I think? Maybe? And the bends actually get measured pretty well because if you go above it, I don't think it registers. So normally I suck with bends. I think that's what they're called. I'm probably wrong on that though. Yeah, for some reason it's not registering the green note on the 5th line. Not sure how well I did on that one, but I know I hit more notes than I usually do. So I mastered that song about 25%. Normally I suck when it goes to bending from the 5th string to the 6th string because sometimes it doesn't register. But I'm not even sure if I really want to do anything because it's going to take a while to upload. So that's probably going to be it for now. If y'all want me to upload something new, go ahead and put the name in the description on what you want me to play next, and I will try to get to it if I decide to play this again, if there's popular demand for it. But in conclusion, if you want to learn guitar, this is probably the most efficient way and is usually the cheapest. Like, besides actually having to get a guitar, mine costs $250 and that was including a sick-ass case. And I think you need electric because you also need to go on Amazon or find a cord somewhere. I think it's called a real tone cable, and it costs about $30 brand new. And you connect that from your slot on your guitar, and you connect that to your computer, and that's what registers the sound and gives it almost that amp-like sound that you get through that you're hearing now. And other than that, you need the game, which is about $40. I got it for $40. It did go on sale, and I was thinking about getting it, but at that time I didn't have a guitar. And if you want to get additional songs, it's like 3 a piece, not that much. So in total, for me to get everything here, it took about $310 or so, and that was including the guitar, and that includes the guitar, the cable, and the game itself. And like I said, you saw how well I was doing, good or bad. You saw how I was playing, and I started playing this about 2 weeks ago. So this is 2 weeks of combined knowledge, and I haven't even really started getting good yet. But then again, if I went to an instructor, they'd probably be still teaching me the individual chords and what they all sound like, and da-da-da-da-da. They wouldn't actually teach you how to play certain songs, and in playing certain songs, you gain the knowledge and the experience to play them instead of just the theory. I think it was, since I'm a programmer, I was looking up, and I found a philosophy online. They said, most industries, you either learn the theory of how something works, or you will get hands-on experience of how something works. The theory is knowing the why it works or how it works, but not necessarily not knowing how to do it. Well, experience is saying this is how you do it, but we don't understand why. Like people that make computers, like in Thailand or whatever, do they really know how to put the microprocessors on, or the micronodes, or the motherboard? Do they actually know what it does, or do they just put it in? So I always learn that programming, you have to learn both theory of how something can or can't work, and then put it into action. That's basically what you're learning here. You may not get the full theory, but you can learn theory on your own. Experience is what matters in this. You have to learn experience. Anyway, that's enough of my rambling. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day, and I will see you guys on the next episode.